Okay, so today we played Augustine Golf Course down in Stafford, Virginia. The course is, I'm just going to summarize it. I have photos of all the holes here, so you can look at the holes in sequence. Pretty much, it's a woods course. It's in a neighborhood, but for most of the course, the houses are not really obvious. I would certainly not say that it passes the housing test. I will say that the course is a challenging layout. The holes are certainly a cut or two above average, even for a woods course. The course isn't too tight, so it does allow you to get out there and hit the ball. But it's not too open, so it's not like you can really get wild off the tee or with your irons. And it's certainly a good challenge. I wouldn't. I don't. I've played it once before this year. I didn't have a problem playing it again. It's a good course. I wouldn't say that I'm going to go out and play it every weekend or every month or something, but it's certainly an interesting round. It's not a hard course to play if you're a decent golfer, but it would be a handful for someone who is a beginner. It's not that it's too long. It's more that it's just a little bit too convoluted, a little bit too up and down, a little bit too lefty righty. It's just probably a few strokes beyond. Yeah, a few strokes beyond the beginning golfer. It's much more of an intermediate to advanced golfer course. It's on Golf Now, where some courses are not, certainly, and you can get a good deal on it on Golf Now. I would definitely recommend this for an outing for people who want a challenging course, want something that's going to shake them up a little bit, and you can go out there and kind of get loose. You know, you still have to play it under control, but you can still kind of get loose and swing for the trees. The fences on it, I'm sorry, not the trees. But you have to be careful because some of the holes have creeks running across them. Some have blind shots where you come over a hill and there's a waste or something right there. It's certainly a tricky course, and if you're gonna take those risky shots, you really have to be have to have your shots together to make those risky shots. But a fun course, not a doubt about that. Certainly entertaining. And the only thing I guess that was really weird, there's a couple of weird things about it. First of all, it has pretty fast greens, nice shortcut greens, but the greens are kind of abused because on this course it looks like the people play this course and wear spikes, don't fix the divots, don't rake the bunkers, don't really fix the ball marks on the greens. It's kind of abused, and I played it in the afternoon today, and it was just full of kids out there yelling. The 20 to 30-year-old guys out there yelling. And the other thing is it has rough off the sides of the fairway, which are not really long, but it's that mossy kind of thick, not too thick, but mossy grass that the ball can get down in there, and it's really hard to get it out of there. Surprisingly difficult to get it out. Not the long kind of blade grass where you're used to it, but sort of a fuzzy, mossy kind of grass that can be a plus or minus. If the ball sits up on top of it, it's easy to get it up in the air. If it doesn't, if it goes down under it, it's hard to get it out of that moss. Certainly a challenging course. I definitely would put it on my list of courses to play, and I have to give it a good solid B. And it's not even that expensive to play, and usually pretty easy to get on. So a good course all around without having to hike or suffer or slog through all that traffic way down to Fredericksburg to play Lee Hill. It's certainly a much more interesting course, a much more challenging course than Lee Hill, and cheaper on top of that. I would easily put that course a notch or two above Lee Hill, no question about it. A good solid B, a good solid round, and a reliable challenge and good round of golf. That's Augustine Golf Course in Stafford, Virginia.